Scholars, welcome back to another math day. Love it. Today we are going to go over Module 1, Lesson 13. We will be able to decide if the answer is the number of groups or the size of the groups, this time using units of 3 to solve division problems. This will be similar to yesterday, where we used units of 2 to solve division problems. First, we're going to have a virtual sprint. I want you to open up your Google Slides. You will have your virtual sprint there. You will have 120 seconds to do as many problems as you can. I'm increasing the amount of time because we are doing it virtually and typing may take us a bit more to get used to. Remember, I do not expect you to finish all of them, just to do your best. Just do as many as you can. If you accidentally delete the insert box, the text box for typing, it's really easy to do. It only takes one click of the backspace. Go to Insert Text Box to replace it or move on to the next question. At this time, take your mark, getting your slide ready, get set, and think. Pencils up, brains on, fingers go. We'll stop at the last problem that you did. I will read just the answers. If you got it correct, then show me a thumbs up to the camera. If you made a mistake, fix it. Ready? 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 8, 7, 9, 6, 10, 5, 6. Did you see a pattern? Let's think about it as we go to our next sprint. You now have your personal goal for your sprint B. Now, take your mark, fingers poised above your numbers, switching off of my presentation and onto your Google slide. Get set and think. Pencils up, brains on, fingers fly. Just like before, we'll stop at the last problem you did. I will read just the answers. If you got it correct, give a thumbs up to the camera, and if you made a mistake, fix it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. 20, 12, 14, 16, 18, 7, 6, 8, 10, 9, 6, 5. We'll stop there. Now, let's continue forward with some group counting. You can stop on the Google slide that says stop and pay attention to the video again. Let's wiggle it out, bring it close. Count forwards and backwards by 3s to 30 and go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Bring it down. 30, 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, 0. Now, let's count by 4s to 36. Remember to watch as I change directions. Wiggle it out, bring it close, count by 4s to 36, and go. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Bring it down. 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12. 8, 4, 0. Say the multiplication sentence. 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. On your boards, write the number that completes the division sentence. Unknown divided by 3 equals 2. You can use the multiplication sentence to help you. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. We saw that the product was 2 times 3 was 6. In division, the product or the total goes first. So 6 divided by 3 equals 2. We can use this number bond to look at this as well. What does the relationship of the diagram mean? Well, I see 2 times 3 and 3 times 2. Both would equal 6. I also see 6 divided by 2 and 6 divided by 3. They would both be the opposite number. Let's look again. 3 times 3. 3 times 3 equals 9. On your boards, write the number that completes the division sentence. You can use the related facts on the multiplication sentence to help you. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Let's look at this tape diagram. What relationship do you see between the numbers? Let's look at another one. 5 times 3. Say the multiplication sentence. 5 times 3 equals 15. On your boards, write the number that completes the division sentence. Unknown divided by 3 equals 5. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Look at the tape diagram. What relationship do you notice between the numbers? I see 5 times 3 equals 15. I see 3 times 5 equals 15. I also see 15 divided by 5 is 3, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. It's all one big fact family. 9 times 3. 9 times 3 equals 27. On your boards, write the number sentence that completes the division sentence. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. Let's look at the tape diagram. What relationship do we see? I see 3 times 9 and 9 times 3 equals 27. I see 27 divided by 3 equals 9 and 27 divided by 9 equals 3. Let's think about how a multiplication sentence and division sentence have a relationship. What is it? What did you notice when we were looking at the numbers and the equations changing? Let's go to our application problem. Mark spends $26 on 2 video games. Each video game costs the same amount. Find the costs of each video game. Let's do this together. What do we know? What is the question? The total is 26. There are 2 equal groups. The unknown is the cost of the group, or of the game, the size of the game. Now we can draw it. Look at my tape diagram to help us start to think about this problem. We know that we had $26 spent total, and we know that there were 2 games. What we don't know is how much each game costs. So, since we know the total and either the group or the size, we're going to write a number sentence to solve. That number sentence will be a division sentence because we are splitting 27 amongst 2 groups. So let's think. I think I said 27 earlier. $26 divided by 2. I can think 2 times an unknown number equals 26 to solve. Let's brain think that for one moment. 26 divided by 2 equals 13, because 2 times 13 equals 26. I could have thought, well, I know 13 plus 13 equals 26, so 2 times 3 must be 20, or so 2 times 13 must be 26. Let's write a word sentence to answer the equation. Each game costs $13. Let's look at another problem. 3 students equally share a pack of 12 pencils. What information do we know from reading the story? Well, so far we know that there's 3 students. That's our number of groups. We also know that there are 12 pencils total. How does the tape diagram show the story? Well, we see that it labels the 12 pencils total, and we see physically 3 student groups. We also label that we don't know pencils. The whole diagram represents 12 pencils and is divided into 3 parts. Those are the students. We don't know how many pencils each student gets. That is the question. Let's write a division sentence to find how many pencils each student got. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. I want you to draw your My Tape diagram on your board, label the equation. Then draw to share the 12 pencils equally among the 3 students to solve your division sentence. Remember, you would count one at a time until you have shared out your total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many are in each group? There are 4 in each group in the diagram, so that means each student gets 4 pencils. You did a great job reading in the tape diagram to understand what it means. Tape diagrams help us show information we learn in a word problem. They help us see what the numbers mean. Let's try another one. A school buys 12 boxes of pencils. Each class gets 3 boxes. How many classes get boxes of pencils? What information do we know from the problem? We know that 12 again is our total and that each class gets 3 boxes. That's the size of the groups, not the groups. The box drawn with a solid line represents the boxes that one class gets. I use the dotted line to estimate the total boxes since we don't know how many groups there are. What is the unknown and how should I label it? The unknown is the number of groups. I'm going to put a question mark for classrooms underneath the total since we don't know how many there are yet. On your personal boards, I want you to skip count by 3 to find more units in the tape diagram. How will you know when to stop? We stop when we get to the total, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. That added 4 groups. I'm going to represent them by drawing a line. We can use the diagram to solve a division sentence that represents the problem. It's the same division sentence as before, but this time we solved it to find the number of groups. What division sentence would you write for this tape diagram? Imagine a whole other story. You would write 21 divided by 3 equals 7. It is now time for your problem set. You may return to your Google slide. Make sure to work independently on it for 15 minutes. This is your practice before your graded assignment. Then head on over to Edulastic. Edulastic has your exit ticket posted and ready. I want you to work carefully and diligently on your exit ticket. Remember, this is important for how I decide your grades in attendance. Thank you so much for joining me for a Math Minute. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.